survival of the fittest. There's only so many sites that can really sort of come out of this. There will always be, like in any sort of sphere of media or any sort of walk of life, there will always be those sort of things that are on the sidelines that appeal to lots of different people, but maybe haven't quite got the sort of people migrating over there, sort of populating those particular sites. They will still be there, and they will still serve a great deal of purpose, and that's great because you always need choice. There's always scope for something that's a bit different, something that's sort of a bit left of centre or right of centre for that matter, something that's a bit different from what is sort of given to you, because as I said, with sort of something like YouTube, is something that obviously we all know about, something that we sort of deal with, something that we're interested in, something possibly that we're even passionate about. It's become the byword, as I said, for sort of video sharing sites, but it's always good to have something that's a little bit an alternative, shall we say, something else that you can go along to, because if the site becomes too dominant, becomes that sort of byword, becomes the fittest amongst, you know, all those other sites that are around, it can be dangerous for something to become too dominant, to become too big for its boots, maybe, to become the sort of dominant species, and like possibly the way that sort of the human species has become in the sort of natural world. We've become that sort of dominant species, and that hasn't necessarily been a good thing for the world generally. We can always think of the sort of the environmental concerns around that, and we can possibly think of the way that man hasn't done the best that it could have done. You know, hopefully we're learning, and now we've been a bit sort of egotistical, a bit big-headed about this thing, and thought that the world was for us, and we can treat it as we wanted to, and it doesn't matter. It will always be there. It's been there for 4.5 billion years. It survived for another 4.5 billion. It doesn't matter. I'm only here for sort of 90, 100 years myself. What does it matter what it's left for? But that's not the way to go about things. We need something that you have actually got a choice in these type of things. You've got a choice, different type of sites that you can go to. So survival of the fittest, the old sort of Darwinian theories, are all very good, and I think they will come out in the internet as they do in all different walks of life. But we always need those sort of quirky, sort of duck-billed platypus type of sites that are over on the side, that are a bit different, and hopefully can survive, but they need support as well. So yeah, as much as we're here on places like YouTube, and it's great because it's possibly where everyone migrates to, because it's, as I said, become the byword for video sharing sites, we need to populate some of those other sites as well, because survival of the fittest is all very good, but we do need those alternatives. So think on that one. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for your time. I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.